I don't want you to write anything down. I don't want you to put this on the notes or anything. I want you to actually look at it, and you're going to tell me what to do with the information that you have up here. Okay? So remember that, and this is not on your worksheet, okay? So look at number 1. What's the first thing you have to do? Yep, but we also need to make sure that it's balanced. Is that balanced? Yes, it is. And don't forget that when you don't have a coefficient in front, that just means that it's a 1, right? Okay, very good. Now, yes, you do have to find what your given is. And what is my given? 6 moles of ammonia. That's my given, right? What am I looking for?
Moles of nitrogen.
Very good, moles of nitrogen. And that's my question mark. Where's this? There. I want that in moles. So my first step is to set up the 6 moles of the NH3. That's my ammonia. Now remember that whatever unit this is, forget about the numbers for a minute. To cancel out that unit, it has to go where?
Bottom.
It has to go on the bottom. So you're going to have moles of NH3 on the bottom. And then on top is what you want. What is it that we're looking for? Moles of nitrogen. So the moles of nitrogen is going to be up here. Now, little reminder from yesterday. The numbers that go here, anytime you have a mole to mole, those numbers are always going to come from your coefficients. Let's move that equation. And so what's my coefficient for nitrogen? It's 1, because anytime I don't have something up there, it's 1, right? Okay, and what's my coefficient for NH3?
2.
It's 2. Okay, so go ahead and multiply and divide. 6 times 1. And divide by 2 is?
3.
Yep, it's going to be 3. 3 moles of N2. And this is stiochiometry. That's it. That's all there is to it. You're going from one chemical to another chemical. Okay? Let me put up number 2. Now this one, I want you to try it yourself. Okay? That's 6 moles. Go ahead and do that right now. We got 6? Let's see.
What's that number right there?
Which number?
The composition
of
blank moles.
It looks like an 8, but it looks like a 6 at the same time.
It is 6 moles, yes. So it's 6 moles of potassium chlorate. So what did you have on top and what did you have on the bottom?
Oxygen on top.
Oxygen on top. And what was my mole number?
3.
3, because that comes from the coefficient. Very good. What goes on the bottom?
2.
The 2 KClO3. And that's moles, right? Okay, this allows you to cancel out your KClO3, which will give you moles of O2. So what did you guys get?
9.
Yep, because 6 times 3 is 18, divided by 2. You have 9 moles of O2. Okay, where do we have problems? Where do we get stuck?
We didn't add the 3O. the 3 coefficient to the oxygen.
Okay, remember anytime you have the mole to mole, these numbers always come from the coefficient. Because remember before we did 1 mole was Avogadro's number, or 1 mole was molar mass, right? But here, because they're both moles, you see how you're going from one compound to a different molecule? Anytime it's mole to mole, those numbers are always going to come from your coefficients. Okay? Was that the little trick there? Okay, that's good. Because that's the whole point, is to figure out where it is that we're not doing okay. All right? All right. So now tell me what to do. Okay, that looks weird also. This is a 9 right there. Okay, so tell me what to do. Is my equation balanced? Yes. Mm-hmm. One zinc, 2 hydrogens, 2 chlorines, yes. Okay, so what's my first step?
The given.
The given, very good. And what's my given? 9 moles of HCl. Okay, what's my next step? What am I looking for goes on top, right? And so what am I looking for? Very good. So those moles are going to go on top. And how many moles do I have for hydrogen? 1. Very good. When you don't have a coefficient, it's always a 1. Okay, and what's going to go on the bottom?
Mole HCl.
Yep,
2.
I have to have the mole of HCl because we're going to cancel that out. And my mole is 2. Very good. So this gets rid of your acid. And now do I have the unit I want? Can I stop here? Is this where the unit that I want, that I'm looking for? Yes, okay, because that's what the question is asking for. They're asking for moles of hydrogen. It's very important to know where to stop, because from here I can go to atoms, I can go to molecules, I can go anywhere, right? Okay, so now 9 times 1 is 9. 9 divided by 2, what did you get?
4.5.
Mm-hmm. Number without a unit means nothing, though, so 4.5 what?
Hydrogen.
Moles of hydrogen. Mm-hmm. Very good. That's good. Let's pick up quick. Okay, where are we lost? Where do we have a question? Okay, let's do one more. Do the bottom one. You're being given 7 moles of propane. I want you to tell me how many moles of hydrogen you have. Okay, everyone should be looking up here right now. Okay? I want you to figure out how many moles of hydrogen gas you have.
Does that say 7 moles?
That does say 7 moles of propane, yes. Okay?
That's not right.
You can write it out somewhere on the side or something. Remember, you're going to switch the propane to hydrogen gas. What's my answer?
I got 28.
28, very good, because you have your 7 moles. Oops, wrong color. You have 7 moles of propane. Because you have propane there, you're going to have propane on the bottom, right? Remember, your objective is you're going to find the new moles of the new molecule that you want to go to. So 7 times 4, that gives you the 28 moles of what is unknown, and that is your hydrogen gas. Okay? Are we good, or do we need another example? That's it. You're just going from one from one compound to another compound. That's it. Sorry, my allergies are acting out. All right, we have no questions. Are we sure? Okay, you're going to do both sides. Both sides are going to count as 1 grade. And make sure that you're showing all your work, all your setup. Remember, I don't count it unless you show your work, okay? All right, go ahead and get started.